John Dorsey holding his bye-week availability, Mary Kay. And of course, the hot topic is the coaching search. Dorsey laying out exactly what it is he's looking for in a head coach. No surprises, but he laid out 3 traits.
It's men of character, leader of men, and high football acumen. Other than that, he is leaving it wide open to anything. It can be a college coach. It can be a retread. It can be an NFL coach. It can even be a woman.
He did joke about that, and who knows? Maybe Dorsey is thinking something we never saw coming. But going to the pro college thing, of course, so many hot college names out there, including Lincoln Riley, Matt Campbell, and then of course there's the coordinators. It really is hard to tell right now which way Dorsey could go with his next coach.
Well, I think they will conduct a very broad search. I think they have a list of guys right now, and they're doing their due diligence already as we speak. I think it will include a lot of the guys that we've mentioned before, like you said, the Matt Campbells, the Lincoln Rileys. I think the John DeFilippos will be on that list. I think, Mike Mularkey, who, we saw out here at training camp talking to John Dorsey, and I know that he really respects Mike. I think there will be plenty of different kinds of people on the list. He also mentioned that he will keep his senior management team very small and very tight. He's going to play it close to the vest, just like he did with the number 1 pick. Jimmy and Dee Haslam will be involved throughout the process, but the senior management team, and he won't tell us who's on it, will make their recommendation to Jimmy and Dee Haslam.
Yeah, remember how the number 1 pick went. John Dorsey really took a lot of opinions in and kind of worked off of that. No search firm this time. It's going to be John Dorsey using his connections to pick this head coach. The search firms are always a little weird. We don't really ever know what they do, but it's going to be Dorsey leaning on kind of who he knows and the things he knows about this league, making this decision.
Absolutely, and I think that Elliot Wolf will be on that senior management team. Alonzo Highsmith will be on that senior management team because those are the guys that he really trusts. I'm sure he'll get some input from Ron Wolf, Elliot's father. I mean, he's, the great Hall of Famer. Why not utilize some of his opinions and some of his resources as well? And he did mention that Greg Williams will get an interview for the job, as he should. I mean, you can't put someone in charge of your football team for the final 7 games of the season or 8 games of the season and not interview them for the job.
And Dorsey did have high praise for Williams and the job he was doing today, as well as offensive coordinator Freddie Kitchens. And, if you think about Williams, while it might not be realistic that he could get the head coaching job, if you hired a young coordinator, if you hired a college coach with an offensive mind, maybe there is that defensive coordinator position still available.
Yeah, you never know how things are going to go. And I think a lot of what happens over the next 6 weeks will dictate whether or not some of these guys stick around.
John Dorsey has never headed up a coaching search like he will in this opportunity for the Browns. So it's going to be very interesting to see where this goes over the next 6 weeks plus as he finds the new head coach. And of course, we'll cover it all at cleveland.com/Browns.